What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vonnie coming back at y'all with another YouTube video. So, in this video, man, I want to talk about those ways to stay, financially disciplined and, financially healthy on those tough days, those groggy days. We all have those days where we just be like, I want to call out. And you work so many days in a row, you can call out. Maybe you got some PTO built up. But it's just like, man, you got to work. You got to work, man. Especially like for me at my job, what I do, I make more money if I go in. So for me personally, I like to go in. I like to save up those PTO days till I really need them and, use them when needed. You feel me? So I start off by remembering why I clocked in. When you're exhausted and you don't feel like going to work, remember the shift is buying your freedom. Every hour is a step towards paying off what you need to pay off. For me, it's paying off my student loans and my car note and stuff, car day and stuff. And then investing. I also wanted to start investing. So I was like, man, let me put some more hours in so I can invest a little more, so I can try something else, so I can try this, try that. Let me save a little bit more. Let me keep saving and saving and saving. And eventually, paid off the car and started investing, started doing the things that I needed to do. And that's all because I went to work when I didn't feel like it. And I knew my bills, they don't have feelings either. They ain't gonna be there. Some mornings you're gonna feel motivated. Other mornings, most mornings, for real, most mornings you're not gonna feel motivated at all. That's when financial discipline means showing up regardless of how you feel, because your responsibilities don't take the day off. Your bills are coming at the end of the month. They're coming. Whether you work 30 days or whether you work 5 days, they're coming at the end of the month. So just, think about the long term, not just today. One day of work might not seem like much, but hundreds of days stacked together can completely change your financial life. You stack 100 days in a row at work compared to, just working your regular, 5 days a week. You work 100 days in a row, you're going to see your finances go up. You're going to see your monthly gross go up. You're going to see everything go up because you just made a lot of money in that. You didn't take no off days. You went to work. You made some type of money every single day. Your bank account's going to show for it. Wealth is built through consistency. And if you're doing that consistency fast, if you're going to work every day, if you work 365 days compared to the normal, 270, you got 100 more days than everybody else. You feel me? So just think about the long term. Separate your work from your emotion. You don't have to love your job. You just have to understand what is helping you accomplish. Not everybody loves their job, but it's that funnel. Work is a funnel. You're going to have to funnel your way through it. It's going to fund your future. Your future is going to be bright because you were able to save money here and there and, work towards your goals. And you didn't blow every paycheck on just random BS. You actually saved, you actually invested, you actually did the things that you needed to do to gain that financial literacy. Every shift is an investment. Instead of thinking, I don't want to go to work, just start thinking I'm investing in my future. Whether you're saving your first 1,000 or working towards 6 figures. I'm not gonna lie. It starts at 1K, then it goes to 3K, 5K, then you jump up to 10K, then you jump up to 20K, and after 20K, man, I say every 10K is really should be the goal. Like that's my goal. I'm like, all right, I got 10K, I want 20K, I got 20K, I want 30K, I got 30K, working my way up to 40K. Just stuff like that. And we all have those groggy, tough days, but I hate calling them bad days because there's no such thing as a bad day. If you're alive and you're well and you're thriving and you have the ability to, be out here and living, you're having a good day. It's not a bad day. It's a groggy day. It's a confused day. It's a day you just got to get through. Some days you're going to be tired. Some days you're going to be stressed out. That doesn't make it a bad day. It just means you're doing what most people won't, and that's showing up anyway, showing up regardless. A lot of people will quit their job when they get to that point. Like, I can't do this. They quit their job, they stay down for a few months, and then they'll be like, all right, let me go back to work. I'm losing my funds. But they just spent all their savings that they were saving up for months. That's crazy to me. I could never do that. Don't let one lazy day become a habit. I say don't have no lazy days. I say get up and do something. A lazy day to me is you still go to the gym. You still, make your side hustle videos like I do. You do your little side hustles. You don't just sit in bed all day. The bed rotting is horrible for you. I rarely recommend doing that. I say do that maybe you give yourself 2 bed rot days a year for real. Like, don't just sit in the bed. I feel like you can always be doing something, whether that's just taking a drive. You know, if you have a gym membership, go to the gym, like stuff like that. You don't have to spend money. I mean, I know gas isn't the cheapest, but you know, go to your local gym, find a gym that's super close to you, and go there. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Maybe you're working to buy a house, start a business, invest, or retire early. Just remember why you're doing this. Remember what you're coming to work for, and then make sure you live below your means. Like, don't be out here buying fast food on these lazy days, on these days that you're feeling groggy. Don't give into it, man. Like, sometimes you just be like, man, I need a reward, but stay down, keep staying down, and then, you know, you can every once in a while, but live below your means, man. Don't be buying out food every time you feel in a bad mood, every time you have a bad day. You're just gonna be wasting money. Still eat at home, still save your money, still save your bread. You know, don't make your paycheck seem meaningless by spending it all on food and other items that you really don't even want. And another thing is, man, the people who win show up. They're showing up every day. The people quit when life gets repetitive. Like I was just saying, when they stacked their bread up, man, they made stacked up 10K. They're like, all right, I'm going on leave, man. I'm gonna quit this job for a little bit, and I'm gonna just stay down, just be in the crib, you know. And it's like, for what? Just keep working, you know. People who become financially successful are the ones who keep going, who never stop, even when every day feels the same. Discipline beats motivation every single time. And even when it feels like the same day over and over again, just remember why you're doing stuff. And remember, man, you're showing up for yourself. You're doing it for yourself at the end of the day. Because, man, I'm telling y'all, there's mornings where I don't feel like going to work, you know. I wake up so groggy, man. I still get up. And I still make sure I make it on time. And I still make sure that I do the things I need to do to see my future be bright. Because without these little days stacking up, I will have no future. The little days count. The little days matter. Because the little days will add to big days. And that's all we're looking forward to. Like, you don't want to just see if you try something, if you actually try and do something that can actually come true. You don't want to see it if it can. That's all I try to do, man. If I want to see if I can stack these days up. Can I actually make a life? You know, can I actually make riches? Can I actually make some money? Can I? So that's why we save our money. That's why we do what we do. My name is Bonnie. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. If you haven't liked, comment, subscribe yet, make sure you do that before you click off of this video. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.